Welcome to Buddha Talks. Today's story is about how a single thought can either destroy your life or rebuild it into something extraordinary. Stay till the end, because this story will awaken something powerful within you. The storm inside Arjun Sharma was the kind of man people looked up to. A successful architect, known for designing tall buildings and an even taller reputation. But reputation, like glass, shatters easily. And that's exactly what had happened. His firm collapsed after a scandal he didn't cause but couldn't escape. A corrupt partner siphoned funds, leaving Arjun to take the fall. Investors sued. Friends vanished. His name became a headline, a cautionary tale. His wife left. His brother distanced himself. Even his mother, once proud, spoke of him with a quiet, embarrassed grief. Now he lived alone in a dusty apartment where even the walls seemed to mock him. He sat at his desk one rainy night, holding a small slip of paper. Not a letter, not a bill, just a single quote someone had slipped under his door the day before. "You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become." Carl Jung. He scoffed. What a joke, he thought. He crumpled it and tossed it, but it didn't stay crumpled. The words bounced around in his head like stubborn echoes. You are what you choose to become. He looked in the mirror. Gaunt, hair unkempt, eyes hollow. His thoughts were darker than the night outside, and yet something within stirred. Not hope, not yet. Just resistance to the idea that this was it. That this was all his life would ever be. The visitor. 2 days later, as he walked home from a failed job interview, drenched in rejection and rain, he noticed a small bookstore he had never seen before. It looked old. Wooden sign, hand-carved, The Thinking Room. Curious, or perhaps guided by some invisible pull, he stepped inside. The air smelled of sandalwood and old wisdom. The shopkeeper, a thin man with eyes that gleamed like stars behind old glasses, looked up. Looking for something? Arjun hesitated. I don't know. The man nodded. Then you're exactly where you need to be. He handed Arjun a worn-out book. The Power of Positive Thinking, but the way Buddha understood it. Keep it, he said. No charge. Arjun frowned. Why? The man smiled. Because I was you once. The seed is planted that night. Arjun opened the book. It began not with cliches, but with a simple line. Thoughts are seeds. They grow into what you feed them. Anger, fear, despair, weeds. But peace, gratitude, love, forests. He read late into the night. It wasn't about pretending life was good. It was about choosing a different lens. One thought at a time. For days, he read a few pages each morning and tried, just tried, to catch himself thinking negatively. It shocked him how often he said things like, I'm a failure. Nothing will ever change. I'm alone. One morning, he paused and whispered instead, I'm learning. Things are shifting. I'm growing stronger. He didn't believe it yet, but even the effort felt lighter. The first test. A week later, he received a phone call. His mother was in the hospital, a minor heart issue, nothing fatal, but it was enough to shake him. Old Arjun would have broken down, but something in him held steady. At the hospital, his mother looked surprised to see him calm. You seem different, she said. He smiled faintly. I'm learning to water better thoughts. She held his hand. Maybe one day, she said softly, you'll help others do that too. He didn't reply, but something inside him warmed. A strange offer. A few weeks later, walking home from the grocery store, Arjun ran into an old colleague, Priya. She looked surprised, then smiled warmly. I've been following your story, she said gently. Unfair what happened? Arjun shrugged. It happened. Now I choose what happens next. She blinked. You always used to be so intense, angry. This is new. They chatted. Before leaving, she said, "There's a project at a nonprofit. It's small, but they could use someone like you." That night, Arjun stared at his ceiling. What if this was the first step? He opened the book again and read, "A single positive thought can outshine 100 negative ones, if you repeat it like prayer." The road ahead. And so began a new chapter. Arjun took the nonprofit job. It paid little, but it gave him purpose. He met children who had nothing, yet smiled like they owned the world. He watched a blind girl feel buildings with her fingers and say, "One day, I'll design my own home." And he smiled. He had started to believe. Thank you for watching Buddha Talks. This is just the beginning of Arjun's story. In the next part, his positive thinking will face a trial that shakes even the strongest mind. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if this journey inspired you. Om Om.